In this excerpt from Office Hours, I'm answering a question from a CFE member. She just recently had a conversation with a family member about the goodness of God. This particular family member was questioning the existence of God and the goodness of God by saying, if God exists and God is so good, why does God allow suffering and bad things to happen in the earth? Take a listen to my answer to this question. People have an assumption that if God exists, that means that God has to be good in their understanding, and good means that nothing bad happens. It's like the absence of evil, right? So that's their perception of God. But what they're done is they've created a God in their own image. Most people create a God who is affirming, which means that God is okay with everything as long as you love people, and have an image of God that will stop any bad thing from happening, right? But that's not the God that Scripture teaches who he is. So God is 100% good, and God doesn't want anybody to perish. But because God gave humans free will opens the possibility for evil to take place. And because there's a possibility of evil to take place, evil will take place. Because even in the beginning of our scriptures, Adam and his wife had free will, right? God was not making them follow instructions. He gave them the instruction, don't eat a fruit in the middle of the garden unless you'll know the knowledge of good and evil, right? You'll die, right? And he gave them the choice to make that decision. And because they made that wrong decision, sin came into the world and thus cursed the entire earth and all of creation. And because of that curse, we see a lot of evil and bad things happening. Also, we got a fallen angel named Satan who chose to rebel against God. Because he chose to rebel against God, he is now influencing people through his demonic principalities to do evil and bad things with each other, just through pure influence, right? And so the actual faith we believe in a God who creates perfection, but allows people to choose perfection at the same time. And if people choose imperfection, he allows them to live in the consequence of that choice. And because of people choosing imperfection or choosing evil, we get bad things that happen. So it's not that God is creating the bad stuff, right? But he's allowing the bad stuff because he's allowing people the free will to choose. This is a small story. This thing's a good example of this, right? I heard a story about Tiger Woods' dad one time. Tiger Woods was like maybe 8 or 10 years old. I may have the ages wrong, but he's a young kid. And it's Tiger Woods' responsibility to put his golf clubs in the car before him and his dad drives to a tournament. That's his responsibility to do. So they're getting ready to drive to this tournament. The tournament is 2 hours away or so. And Tiger Woods forget to put the golf clubs in the car. However, the dad knows that he forgot to put the golf clubs in the car too. But the dad doesn't remind Tiger to put the golf clubs in the car. He drives 2 hours to the tournament. He tells Tiger to get the golf clubs out the car. Tiger goes to get the golf clubs. And he realized, I forgot the golf clubs. And his dad turns around and drives back home. Right. So his dad gave Tiger responsibility and he didn't intervene when he forgot to do it. Right. And that's more like God is. So that's why it happens. But I think that the core of it, a lot of people really want to create a God where he's really a dictator that doesn't allow any evil to happen in his kingdom at all. Hey guys, I pray that this excerpt from Office Hours was a blessing to you. If you would like to attend live, go to churchforentrepreneurs.com, click on the calendar link and RSVP for our next Office Hours. If you'd like to partner with CFE, go to churchforentrepreneurs.com/partner. And don't forget, tell a friend about this podcast and also tell a friend about Church for Entrepreneurs. You guys be blessed and I'll talk to you soon.